Welcome to Mars.
What's up with it? GLA double dollar sign east side, glasses Malone. I'm tripping. My nigga Styling got a champagne. Yeah, I know it's a safe sparkling wine because it ain't made in Champagne, France, but it's still a champagne. So shout out to my nigga Styling, man. Fuck with this Cypress.
All right, welcome back to The Rapper and the Nurse. I'm the rapper.
I'm the nurse.
And we're here with a couple of ladies today. Some
Ladies.
dope rappers from the Bay Area.
You
To
feel
my
me?
left is Dropzone Tiff.
What up, what up, what up?
Rapper and reality TV star. And then to our far left is one of the dopest rappers out of the Bay Area. She's from San Francisco, California, So Vicious.
Yes. Here, live and direct.
And she's got a whole bunch of dope music. You'll see the ats rolling under the screen right now. Mm-hmm. And we're about to get into it.
Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here.
Thank
you for having us. I'm excited. Tiff, what you been up to?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of scratch, a little bit of
Scratch?
No, I've been chilling and shit though, trying to finish this album for real. You know.
You're gonna bless us with some new work?
Oh, for sure. It's coming. It's coming. We doing it. We making it happen. We finna do some live wire shit around here.
So just what you got? One more song, right?
One more song.
That's what's
One
up.
more song.
Sounding great.
What about
What
you?
you been up to?
I'm about to drop a EP. I'm just been working, trying to see how I want to go about it. If I want to drop singles and lead to an EP. But I kind of set a goal for myself. I want to drop like 4 of them this year. So
Dope.
I just been recording all last year. I've been kind of promoting the 1227 just as recording too. So I got a lot of shit to drop. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So let's get into our topics.
So I feel like all my notes that I took for this episode is kind of all over the fucking place. But I know you guys seen Cat Williams' interview with Shannon Sharp, right?
No, what are you talking about?
I'm saying, like, I have so many topics, but, like, the first thing that was on my mind was Cat Williams and his interview with Shannon Sharp. And I felt like I had so many parts of that interview that I was like, fucking yes, the shit he was saying. And then something you said when we were listening to it, you were like, he don't sound high when he's saying this. Like, he don't sound crazy at all. What did you guys take away from it?
Yeah, because that's one of the first things they're going to say. They're going to be like, oh, he was high or something was wrong with him because it's different.
I feel like this. I feel like I believe Cat Williams 1,000%.
Right, absolutely.
1,000% because it's not the first time we heard this, right? A lot of times stuff gets swept under the rug because people are big celebrities and they don't want it to get aired out like that, right? But the reality of the situation is he's been there. We've watched these things happen in front of our face and just not paid attention to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to go back and look at something and see that he not lying. You know what I'm saying? You can reference back to old videos of other people saying the same thing he been saying. Even all the points he made about how Steve Harvey took the other comedian's show. Remember, the other comedian was the
stealing jokes.
Mark Curry.
And then all of a sudden, you feel me? You know, like, so yeah, like.
And then he don't have no reason.
Mac, straight up.
Right, he don't have no reason to lie because he's not afraid of being blackballed or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
he
it's
already
like,
been blackballed.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He done already got beat up on camera. What's worse than that? By a kid. What shit? What, you going to tell him some truth?
Hey, the day a kid whooped my ass, listen, and y'all recorded and put it on the internet, is going to be the day y'all fuck around and find out. Because how, like, what?
I just really seen that. I was like, damn, this
real?
happened? I just seen that video.
I ever saw that.
He had him in the baby boy head.
Right.
He was Jody.
Is you cool?
No, yeah. He had him like, flow, all the shit.
I was cracking up because they were like trying to like I saw a bunch of posts after that where they were trying to discredit him or make him look silly. And who was it? Mike Epps came out and was like, his Fendi jacket is fake. And then everybody went crazy. Like, did you know his Fendi jacket was fake? And even Mike Epps was like, that's my friend. Like,
I did that for attention. He said it. Like, I was playing.
Yeah, they was going to blow anything up they could.
Yeah.
Well, you know Cat Williams ain't wearing no
fake Fendi.
Did you see the video of him running in the gym hella fast?
Because he could do it fast 40 times. Yeah, they got the receipts on it.
Like, dang.
I'm not going to lie. I seen some clips where Cat Williams was sweating a little more than average, but I still believe his interview because he looked 100%.
Sweaty though.
I don't
He does
know.
seem like
You get what I'm saying. It looked like he was sweating a little more. But in that interview,
if you go back to Friday After Next, bro, he was greasy. Like he was for sure oily.
I thought that was for the movie. You think he was just offset, just dripping for no reason?
Naturally sweat because if you watch his stand up, he sweat that perm
he
out
do.
as soon as he
Yeah,
get on
he does.
stage.
He do.
Like
he do.
it's over. Like 5 minutes in, 2 jokes and the perm
He's
is
sweating.
out.
He
It's
do
over.
be sweating though.
But on the show, he didn't look sweaty at all. He looked normal.
He looked
So he
collected.
looked coherent. I believe him.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I would have to say the quote this week. My favorite thing he said out of that. He said, "You have an unnatural allegiance to losers."
And
it's not like you.
Yeah.
That was hella funny. 'Cause
Yes.
Not only was he getting on everybody's ass, but he was getting on Shannon Sharp ass.
Because
too
all
at the
those
same
people
time.
are Shannon Sharp's
He was
friends.
getting on his ass.
So
too.
Shannon Sharp was sitting there like, ooh, trying not to say anything because those are all his people still.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
imagine.
But I like what he was saying about Faison Love. That was hella funny. I can't remember what he
He's
called
a
him.
Faison
He said
fat
you
lie.
a
Faison lie. Yeah.
That was hell. He was on their ass
Right.
for 3 hours straight. That shit was funny.
He didn't stop. I
Ain't
know.
gonna lie, he put Shannon Sharp on the map though, cause I ain't know nothing about that podcast.
Really?
Me either.
No.
Oh, he
Oh,
did.
wow.
He did
Never
30
heard
million
of
in
for
2
Shannon
days.
Never heard
30
of
million
it.
views in 2
He
days.
was about
Yeah.
at 40 million now.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know nothing about that man having a podcast. I remember when he retired from whatever he was doing on that
Football.
sports show.
Yeah.
I'm not really
He didn't
sure what
retire. He
did.
switched from Fox to ESPN.
Well, yeah, you know
Yeah.
better than me. I
Yeah.
just know I ain't
Point
know
is
nothing about that podcast.
Right.
Cat
You weren't
Williams.
watching Shannon. You weren't checking for Shannon
No,
Sharp
never,
before this.
Never.
Yeah.
Didn't even know it existed.
All the people that he was asking about, like, oh, they said this, they said that, all this, those were on Shannon Sharp's podcast too. All the
Yeah,
shit
them
that
old
he,
interviews.
yeah, all
Now
the,
people
all the
gonna
shit that
double
he
back.
was refuting was shit they had said on that same show.
Cat Williams
So people gonna
definitely
double
made
back
that
and go
show.
watch all them. That's
No,
gonna make
we're
him go.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, we probably
We
won't,
gonna
but
watch
people.
the Cat Williams when 17.
Yeah, we don't have to watch those because
Right.
Kat just told us that was all shit anyways.
Right, right.
30 million views and at least 20 of them was just from you, huh?
That was, I swear, man,
Yeah.
I watched that like I watched the Titanic.
You hella funny.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, get some popcorn. You got some weed. We can't move
For
because you
sure.
gotta pause it and.
Yeah, I definitely took a break. I watched half, and I went back, watched the rest. Then I watched it again, and then
It was good.
It was a good
It
interview.
was a good ass interview.
Yeah, I
Sure.
fuck with it.
So kind of along the same lines, I heard about a question. What's something that everybody has a real strong opinion about, but don't really know shit about, but they love to tell you their opinion about it? What is something you could say, like, you
For
know how some-
example,
that's what I'm asking you guys. Like, people want to talk about politics. They don't know shit about politics,
was
but they
just
want to be like,
gonna say
oh,
that.
oh
so-and-so
yeah,
is
yeah,
a piece of shit, whatever.
I
Like,
think a good example of that is the war.
which one?
See, I don't know. No, I'm just saying
The one
that,
that's-
like,
stuff that's going on
like,
in
yeah,
Gaza right
yeah,
now.
Gaza
Oh,
and the,
listen,
you know what I
it's-
mean? That one.
It's always gonna be free Palestine. It always
I
has
don't
been,
even want
and I get so
sound
tired
like
of people.
This, but what the fuck is going on in Gaza right now?
See? But at least you're not telling people what's going on. You
Like,
genuinely
I'm one of
don't
them
know.
People like I don't watch the news because the news only got bad news for me.
But that's the point. Is there's a lot of people that really.
So
truly
there was a
don't know, but
country
they wanna
that was
give you
doing good,
their opinion.
and the other country came and fucked their shit up, and now they're fighting about it.
No.
Pretty much.
No.
That's, see?
Sound like Ukraine.
It's
Russia.
similar. Ukraine wanted to be Ukraine. Russia wanted to come in.
And then the United
Palestine
States
was-
wanted to stick their nose in their
Palestine was
fucking business
Palestine,
like it was theirs.
and slowly Israel has been taking over the land.
That's
in
what I just
Palestine.
said.
But
It was
the
a
problem
land, and
is-
somebody else wanted that shit, so they're trying to.
Right.
The problem is that the United States gets involved and
everybody else
finances
shit.
They
and
always
finances
in
this
somebody's
this
business,
genocide,
bro. That's
Yeah.
why
and that's what
somebody
it is.
gonna Fuck us up one day, like,
They've been
I'm
fucking
trying to
us up.
say, no,
Look
for
at all
real.
these terrorist
They ain't
shit,
even fucking
9/11, all
no,
kinds
like,
of
let's
shit.
just be for real,
They've
bro.
been
Like she
fucking
said
us
in her
up.
interview earlier, she from San Francisco. I ain't never in my life walked down the street and seen so many homeless people in one spot. You telling me y'all got trillions of dollars to send to a whole nother country
To kill people.
for what?
To
Right.
kill people.
What is y'all spending the money on?
But we-
I'm
Right.
confused. We got all these homeless people. We got homeless kids.
Yes.
Right.
It's tent cities everywhere. That shit
Yes.
went from San Francisco and came across the bridge. My city look crazy now.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I walked down the street in Oakland, it looked like San Francisco.
Yeah.
It looked like
Yes.
Skid Row for real. I swear
Right.
to God, like needles all on the ground, people nodding off in the middle of the street.
Right.
But y'all got all this money for
What Pac say, they got
some
money
shit
for
that
war, but can't feed the poor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How y'all got money
Right.
for these people? For well, we ain't got nothing. Can I have some money?
Hit this. You seem stressed.
You nut yourself
That's-
when you're hungry.
That's real shit,
Get a
though.
Snickers. No, yeah, I feel you on that 1,000%. Like, we got we got ourselves in everybody else's fucking business, but our business is fucked up right here.
Right.
We got hella.
broke.
It's like we standing
But
for
we
that
got-
now. We not standing for nothing. Like don't
How
put
we
we
broke?
in that. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy.
How we broke
But
though?
Yeah.
that's why other
Right.
countries look at us like we're fucking crazy.
And I
No,
think
we're
it's crazy.
bullies.
And I think it's
That part,
crazy.
We're bullies.
I think it's crazy. We're one of the most powerful countries, and we're helping. Like, no,
Because we
get
have-
help from a country around your size.
Because we
you
have
know what I mean?
we have financial interests in that
You know what I'm
land.
saying? Like,
That's what it is.
And America are fucking bullies. If a country got something that they want
Yeah.
and they don't want to give it to them, guess what? They gonna say they did some shit to
Yep.
us. They gonna knock down a tower with an airplane and say somebody else did it, so
Yep.
they can fucking go over there and bomb they fucking villages and kill their kids and take what they want.
Exactly.
America's some fucking bullies, and they always sticking their nose in shit that they ain't got no business sticking their nose in. Period. Like,
Yeah.
I agree,
mind your own.
but I don't want to be in another country.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Maybe
Right
It's
here.
like you
Canada
could
got free healthcare.
you complain,
Right.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Canada ain't the United
No, I
States.
don't.
Canada has one dope city.
So
You know I will smoke.
No, I don't know that.
She always say that. Like, bruh.
this is the non-smoking section.
No, I'm not. I don't smoke.
She just did the smoke challenge. No, I'm just bullshit.
She was
I
blowing big
remember the last
clouds.
time I was with her, cause
Would I hit a black or something?
Don't tell on yourself. She wasn't gonna remember anything
I'm gonna
anyways.
remember. Watch. She lying, y'all.
What else you got, babe?
How come when you're watching a movie, in the movie, whenever it's a sad part, when somebody gets their heart broke, or they're all just whatever, they're sad, they're sitting there eating Chinese food takeout like it's terrible. Chinese food is fucking delicious. Why do they always
No, it's
make
not.
that like?
Chinese food is
You don't like
disgusting.
Chinese food?
That's terrible.
I almost died
From what?
from food poisoning.
Oh, that's just nasty.
That's
ass
cats and
restaurants.
dogs.
Not all Chinese food
Man,
is
they
cats
be
and dogs.
cooking.
What?
listen,
Wow! Hold up! The rapper and the nurse does not share
He
this.
didn't mean that in any
Not
way.
racist,
In any
not-
type
Hold
of
on.
racist
Hold
way.
on, hold
It
on,
is
hold on.
Tell
facts.
them some real
It's
shit.
facts.
They
I'ma
have
let you
caught
finish.
them red-handed in
Hold
my
on.
city.
They have
They
dogs.
caught them.
They have-
with the animals.
Relax. Hit this again.
Because I feel like they
Dang, I
can't be
hit
a
it.
cat.
Hold on. Let me get something off. The rapper and the nurse does not share the views and ideas of So Vicious saying that. All right?
I'm not being racist or anything. I'm not doing that. But it's facts. They have dog festivals in these countries to where they're selling dogs,
It's a
cutting them up.
delicacy in their
It's a
country.
delicacy. Like it's facts.
But for me,
But they can't just push that shit on us and make us eat it, bruh. Like no,
You
I'm
don't
not.
think they have to like?
I don't
have
think
their
they're doing
shit
that here in
No.
the United States.
Yes, they
either.
are.
You think they're doing that at the Chinese restaurant down the street?
You
Not
see a
no
stray cat or
let me
dog
give you
running
an
past that
idea. Hold
motherfucker.
on. Let me
That's
ask
crazy.
You, let me give you a layout of what Tasty Schwan looked like on Havens Court, because they who poisoned me. So when you walk in, it's a seating
Shout
area,
out.
right? It got a couple of tables and a few chairs, and then there's a fucking window, like you at a fucking bank or a check cashing place.
And there's a pet
small
store in the
window,
back?
and then there's a wall.
You can't even
You
see what's
can't
going.
see what's going on back there.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what's going on back there, and there are animals back there. I've heard the barks.
No.
And you
said
could
she
taste.
heard
You
the
could
bark.
taste it. You could taste it.
listen,
You know what
listen.
chicken tastes like.
She heard
Yeah.
the barks.
That meat is tender. That meat ain't
Listen.
chicken, man.
Listen,
Like
I'm about to,
it
I'm
ain't
about
beef.
to tell you,
It ain't.
I'm not crazy. Listen, this is when I went and got this big ass Capricorn tattooed on my thigh. I went to the tattoo spot. I told him what I wanted. He said, "Okay, let me draw it out." I said, "I'm like, get something to eat." I went. I got something. I did something I wouldn't usually do. If I can't identify it, I usually don't eat it, right?
Yeah.
But I got some sesame chicken, some motherfucking, you feel me, Mongolian beef. Mongolian pit bull probably.
Right.
You feel me?
Mongolian
Listen,
shepherd.
I ate that shit, and then I went back. He started doing my tattoo. He looking at me. He like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think so." I'm thinking I'm just having from the pain, you know. He like, "If you start feeling sick, you gotta tell me." Bro, as soon as he said that, I swear to God, 3 seconds later, like I just started feeling hella sick. I threw up all over that fucking bathroom.
Oh.
Like hella throw. I'm talking about as soon as I was done throwing up, I was normal. I was back. That's how I
You
know
just
it
had to
was
get it out of your system.
food. It was a food.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I didn't say that to be like that, but I'm just saying it's known facts. Even a Asian will tell you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Here in the States, though?
yeah.
No, it's illegal to do it here. But
That's
That's what I'm
They still do.
saying. You think they're doing it
They've
anyways?
been caught
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah,
They've been caught doing it.
absolutely.
They've been caught transporting dead
That's
dogs.
that's
Like,
out of pocket.
I swear. That's why I just don't fuck with it. If I don't see the chicken bone in it,
Right. Only kind of Asian Chinese food I probably eat is Panda Express.
on my mama.
And that's
not-
Because
That's
it's Americanized?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like fast food.
And I like hibachi. Like
Yeah.
hibachi style
Where you watch
shit.
them cook it in front
Yeah,
of
because
you.
Yeah.
it's shrimp,
Where they
lobster,
bring out the
crab,
chicken.
shit like that, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I'm
they
not
don't.
eating. I don't know what time it is.
We're gonna have to kill that
That's
for
crazy.
sure, for sure. You one of them? Jesus. Hey, so do you guys watch movies with the subtitles too on Netflix and shit, or is it just me?
Because I multitask. I watch pimple popper
I
videos.
can't watch a movie without them.
I have to watch everything
Nah.
with subtitles.
Not everything. You got to pay attention.
I know, but
cool. It's a lot to have to read. I mean, it's cool, but
so have you ever watched it with them? You watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you ever notice? You'd be like, damn, that's what they said. I didn't notice.
oh yeah, like when you read it, you be like,
Yeah, you
damn.
like, oh,
Or you
yeah.
gotta watch a
What you
movie again because you always something
Yeah.
you missed. So you gotta double back and watch it again.
I'm with the subtitles for sure, for sure.
So I was scrolling through Instagram and I seen a post and it showed this ugly ass dude sitting with Selena Gomez, and I was like, I don't know who this fool is, and it said his name Benny Blanco. Apparently he's like really fucking famous and he's a producer and he's made
know
like
that
hella
name.
good.
I was like, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So, but this fool's ugly. He's real ugly. And then I was thinking about it, like, why is that? It's gonna forever be a thing. Like ugly dudes and beautiful ass women. Like beautiful women.
He got some money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who the fuck is this?
No,
fool?
but
He's
she's
weird.
got money.
So yeah.
So that doesn't really matter. Once
'Cause
the
she
girl
can go
got
with
money,
anybody.
she don't care that the dude got money, right?
You're out of your fucking mind. I don't know who told you that. That's a lie.
No, okay, that's not. Okay, that came out wrong. What I'm saying is that shouldn't be
need
something
his
that just
money.
attracts you. The money.
Yeah.
When you got money,
Oh,
it shouldn't
no,
be.
no,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not saying
Like,
that, but
because you made it seem like she was with him for his money, but she's got more money than him.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying money make a lot of ugly niggas cute.
For sure.
Like, there's no fucking way in hell I will fuck Kodak Black, but it's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of bitches that will.
Yeah.
Because he got a lot of money.
That's
And
what
that
I'm-
changes things for some people. Made me like, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
it do.
There's a lot of really ugly dudes.
Individuals,
That
it is.
pull beautiful, beautiful women.
I think it just
Fuck it. Never mind. Let me not.
No, go ahead.
Look
Please
at Danny
do.
Lake.
Who?
Danny Lake.
the baby mama.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
The baby's ugly.
What's wrong with her?
She's beautiful.
She's fire. What are you talking about? She's fire.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I was
So
about
about
to
the
say.
What are we talking about
He's
here?
ugly, that's what I'm
Beautiful
saying.
women.
Oh, wait.
He's-
Oh, he's not attractive?
No.
Oh, okay.
She got a big ass head.
Oh, I don't know. Shit, that's a girl thing. I don't know. I thought you was clowning her. I was like, yo, she's.
No, she's
The baby
beautiful.
is not that bad compared to a lot of other people.
No,
he's
no.
not. The baby not.
Kodak
really
Black, I see what you're talking about, but the baby, I always
ugly.
see him kept up and
Look at-
well put together
look
and
at
shit.
Daddy Lake and look at the baby.
compared. Like,
I don't know.
Especially
She's all,
when
I
you
don't
look
know.
at she
I'm
could have
not
had
sure.
Chris Brown. Like,
She couldn't have had Chris Brown.
how she couldn't have had Chris Brown?
Chris,
They had good ass chemistry.
Chris
on
Brown's
that
face.
So you can't tell me
Yeah.
if they wasn't that dance wasn't dancing. They was listen.
Yes.
You not gonna
Yes.
tell me
No.
they didn't have that type of energy.
But that's a check for Chris Brown. He don't want to mess up the money.
what?
That's a check for Chris
Rihanna
Brown.
was a bigger check than Sheila.
No.
He
Rihanna.
whooped her ass
I know,
from syrup to syrup.
but Rihanna was a love triangle though. You know what I mean? Like,
why? Cause she had Drake too. What you mean?
let me stop.
Like,
Let me
out of the
stop.
business.
Let me stop.
Is you cool?
Yeah.
Just like,
That's they out of our tax bracket, man. Let's
That's
not
rich
talk
people problems.
Yeah. The conversation was ugly and ugly or not.
okay, I guess the baby ain't ugly. Shit, I'll take him down then.
She acted like she ain't.
Because he has money.
Right.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, if he was just a nigga walking down the street,
You wouldn't.
looking regular,
You would- you'd be like,
I mean,
what?
he might make me laugh, but I
That's a
wouldn't
different
know.
story.
I'm saying in general, yeah, that's a different
That's a
story.
different story.
If I gave him the time of day, I'm
So
saying.
time out. Why can't the dude that's with Selena Gomez just be hella funny? How do you know
That
if
might
he's not
be
funny?
it. God, I hope so.
What if he keeps jokes in his pocket all the
hope
time,
so.
just ready to?
Because
What
yeah,
if he
you could
holding
laugh
her
the
against her
panties off a
will?
girl, but
What if she blinks twice when she comes around people, so that way she help?
What if you tap the teacup and she see like what? You said,
Whoa, what is that from? Get Out or what?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, it's to be going on in Hollywood. You
Man.
know me like you heard Cat Williams.
Right. I
Yeah.
was just gonna say. Shit.
so does if you sleep with another woman's man, did you take him from her, or is that not the same thing?
I ain't never met a nigga with a pink slip.
Right? You know how sometimes people be getting into arguments though and be like, "Oh, I took your man."
No,
Well,
you
like,
just
if
you might have
fucked
just took him down, but you didn't
fucked
take him.
but you didn't take my man. Like he's still
Yeah.
at home. He's like paying our
So-
bills and stuff. Like I don't think you took my
Nah,
man.
you
I don't
don't
think
take
that's
him.
even-
You just fucked him.
This this is a funny topic for me, but I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, do tell.
He hella funny.
Ladies,
If
let me get
you-
inside the
My
mind.
thing is this: if you boasting on something like that, or I took a nigga, make sure you can keep the nigga, cause just like you got him,
You
gonna
gonna
lose him.
Right.
You feel me? Like I don't sit up there and put no expectations on nobody. Realistically, like I have a man. He probably somebody else's man too. I don't know. So guess what?
Yeah, I feel like that's not something to
If
be
he-
bragging on.
You
like,
feel me?
like,
If he stopped doing what he's supposed to do for me, if our shit is interrupted in any way, shape, form, or fashion, then maybe you take it.
yeah,
You feel me? But until then,
right.
What I
I
think
think he's safely kept where he at.
I think that when a dude smashes a side piece, he sees her as just also.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's over here like I took him. It's like no, you too, not like you're the main. You know what I mean? And girls try to take that as pride, like they got him, but he just wanted you for that.
Yeah,
He didn't want,
that's-
like you're
that's
saying,
a-
it's not like me and you gonna start a relationship now. We gonna move in together and we gonna have kids.
Right.
It's like, no,
It's
that was
y'all
like
just doing that on the side. If
Yeah.
you agree to that,
that was like an appetizer, so to speak.
yeah. if
Like
you-
you still gonna have the main course, but sometimes I don't even want appetizers. Sometimes I do.
I
Right.
had one situation where I feel like I slept with somebody's man and I knew about it because I was a little bit younger and
Because she called your phone and told you. No.
no, absolutely, bitch. I wish you would. I'm gonna tell you everything you want to know. You call my phone.
Lick your toes and all
I'm
that.
gonna let you know, right? I tell the niggas to listen. I don't know what you got going on, but if somebody called my phone, I ain't lying, and I
telling.
ain't clearing up shit either. Yep, believe it. That did happen. What happened? I don't care if it didn't happen. Yep, he told me that. Yeah, cause you ain't checking me. But the reason why was because, like, okay, so we had kicked it, right, and you know it was fun. So the next day, you know, we talked and shit, and he was like, oh, you know, I got 2 baby mamas, one of them I fuck with, but we can go to the movies, we can do this, we can do that, we can hang out, we can do this, and you know, we'll do it. It was like he was the first one to ever give me the option. Like,
Oh, he was
so
giving
I
you an
was
option.
Intrigued by that. Like,
Did you
I
want
was
option
like,
A or option B?
No,
That's what he was saying?
he let her know what
he
it
let
was,
me
so
know
she
what
could
it
choose
was
what she.
before I put myself in the situation.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
gave me the choice
That
to
was
deal
kind.
with a situation
That's more
like that.
respect
You know
than
what I'm
most people
saying?
get.
Most niggas don't do that.
They gonna
Let's
try to
be real.
hide
They
it.
gonna lie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yes.
gonna lie. They gonna act like it's.
Most
if
of
a
us aren't,
motherfucker
but some
come
of us
forward-
are, is what you're saying. I get you. And then
If somebody
But
come
it's rare,
forward,
it's rare that you come across somebody like that, and I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. The crazy part about it is he's exactly the reason I'm the way I am. Like that's why I talk to niggas how I do. I be like, look, listen,
yeah, if you come forward and tell the motherfucker
it's a
straight
team
up,
effort,
either
okay?
either
feel
they
like
gonna
don't
accept
worry
it or they
about
not.
him.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
if you give somebody the option to make that choice, then it's like, okay, we're all on the same
Yeah,
page
you don't
then.
have to
Yeah.
deal with me.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't gotta deal with me.
Yeah.
I ain't handcuffing nothing. Like you do not have to deal with me.
Yeah, nobody
Until-
could get took unless they want to get taken, or if
Yeah,
they
like-
you know what I'm saying. It's not.
I don't think
ever
people get
took.
taken. I think people leave.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. People leave.
Exactly.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
All you have to do is ask the guy's perspective. We got all the answers over here, Sway.
People leave. They have conversations about leaving.
Yeah.
They cry on your lap about it.
There's a
They
whole
give you
process.
a whole lot of money on their way
Hey,
out the door.
sometimes people leave and complain about leaving.
And then they probably
Shouldn't
go
have
lie
left.
to people and tell them a different story. But, you know, people definitely leave.
Yeah, this is true.
Ain't nobody ever took nobody from me.
Look at you. You too prideful to
I gotta
say.
check the scoreboard. If so, I think I would be up if somebody took a nigga from me because I'm a sore loser.
I
You
believe
take 'em
that.
back just on
No, I'm not taking him back.
just
I'm
to
not
take.
taking him back. I'm gonna go get your favorite nigga.
See, that's what I'm talking about because I don't like it when I see people arguing over the same person, whether it be a guy or
Never.
girl,
First
whatever.
of all-
And then it's like you guys forget about what the bigger picture is. Now you both look like clowns,
No.
and it's a fucking circus because you're going back and forth, and then meanwhile the person in the middle is just having.
If
a
we're at the
time.
circus, I'm the lion.
If you razzle, I'm a dazzle. That's all the fuck I'ma say. If you listen, my thing is this: shit happens. We all humans. People move on. People like other people.
Yeah.
that's
Right.
normal. It's hella
Yeah.
people in the world. You're
Right.
gonna like somebody else.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna just never like somebody else. So it's cool, but when you go trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, I took this bitch from you. I took this nigga from you.
That shit was on its way out anyway.
So we playing the game here.
No, that right there. It was on its way out.
It was already.
Just needed a little. Actually, just needed an opportunity.
Right.
I've been thinking about it.
The
This bitch
motherfucker
is
not even gonna
eyeballing
be
me.
fucking with somebody else if they're happy where they at. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna. It's not like you.
So when they stop becoming happy where they at, they gonna try to find somewhere else to be
happy.
You feel me?
To make up for what's fucking up at home.
It usually finds them though.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and niggas don't like to be alone. Let's be for real. Like they don't like to be alone. Like
or be without having
nigga
sex.
Gonna move in with another bitch. He not moving in by himself. He gonna find somewhere else to go until he find his right person. You feel me? Like he not about to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just be by myself and see if I can find me.
You're never gonna, you're not gonna hear it.
No.
What you mean? We work on us sometimes. What you mean?
Yes, we do.
Only when they with somebody that they probably gonna end up going back to.
No, sometimes we have to find ourselves and we just take time to be us.
Well, we talking about niggas from the hood with mommy issues.
Mommy issues.
That's what
Okay.
That need to heal.
dealing with,
That's
you
used
know.
to being with toxic shit. Like
they be looking for niggas be looking for their
true.
mamas in me, and I'll be like, I am not your mama.
yeah.
You gotta get the belt.
Here.
You gotta
Get the belt
out.
Oh, they gonna like that.
At this now, you get to a certain point where all that shit is fucking bullshit. Like right
Yeah,
now,
it is,
like I'm
because
cool.
it
I don't
Hey,
got
but
time for
did he
that.
do
It's
it?
real psychological issues for
Yeah.
real.
Did he do it?
Did he do
Stop.
it?
He did it.
We been knew he did it. We been knew he did it.
I like to quote.
The laws just now caught up.
I like to quote Kanan. Everything they said he did that shit.
He did that shit.
He did that
He
shit.
did that shit.
For sure.
California passed a law that says jobs cannot test you for weed,
And they can't.
and they can't
And they
ask about your usage,
And they ain't.
except because he was all like, "Oh, did you hear about?" it? And I said, "No, but it doesn't count for jobs that you have to have a federal background check. Like my job, I have to have a federal background check, medical and construction."
Yeah, I'm in construction. They don't do really check anyway. Certain companies do, but they don't.
But not
all
anymore,
jobs-
I'm assuming, right?
Well,
No,
I
it said
have,
medical and construction.
Oh,
Like anything
yeah.
that's federally checked.
well, no, I do construction. All construction
And they
jobs. No, like all companies don't drug test you. Some, like the big ones, they might, but usually they don't drug test. They tell you, they ask you, can you pass a drug test? And you'll get there on that first day, and they don't drug test you.
They just take your word for it.
Like, am I tripping?
No, you see me, like I ain't moved. Y'all got to get a little space heater in here. But nah, it's gonna heat up in the summer.
I swear to God, I was like, okay.
I had one, but shit.
She over here just chilling. I'm like, am I crazy?
I'm probably going through menopause. Remember when you were taking your clothes off, talking about I'm going through
I
menopause?
wish I was having one of them right now.
No, but yeah, nah. I think with that the weed shit. I mean, I think it's legal now. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like now I seen a video to where they were saying like the weed is fucking synthetically made or whatever. Like niggas ain't even smoking real weed right now.
It's
now
not the
because
same.
yeah
I
now
think as long as you don't go to work high, you should be fine.
everybody go to work high.
Because for real, but I'm saying don't get caught high. You feel me?
Right.
Because every law, like every rule has an exception. Because of course they can't just make a law because it's no gray area for the people who they want to be able to do what they want to be able to do, i.e. the companies that still want to do what they want to do. So it, like she said, except for federally, you feel me, background.
And that's true too, because with construction,
so
if it's an
always
accident,
gonna be an exception.
yeah, if an accident happen, if somebody knocks some shit over or something falls, somebody get hurt, then that whole crew is gonna get drug tests.
Yeah.
So that shit like that.
And do they care if you got weed in your system?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
absolutely. You'll be fired. You out of here.
Because if people are injured, they're looking at it like you could have avoided that.
Yeah, if you
if
wasn't,
you
they
were
gonna put it on
sober,
you
probably
being
not.
high. You was high,
Yeah.
so that's how that accident happened. So,
we stay in your system for 30 days, so you could have been high yesterday. Like, bitch, hold on.
What? They don't
This
got
ain't
no
even
way of
why
testing
this
how
happened.
recent it was?
This happened because this stupid bitch can't
You can-
read, and he thought the left lever
Was
was supposed
right.
to make it go up, and the right lever was supposed to make it go down.
Right.
And this stupid motherfucker.
motherfucker better pop a
What ain't
pill.
your
I
fault?
stay in your system 2 days.
You could test a hair follicle though. A hair follicle will give you a
follicles go back,
timeline.
what, 10 years?
Oh yeah, the hair.
Most of the ones do like 90 days, but it'll give you a timeline.
Oh, the hair will tell you
My
when?
hair,
The hair
you
will
not
yeah.
sticking me with a needle. The only thing you gonna get from me is a mouth swab or some pee.
And you
I
could
hope
wiggle
ask
with
for
that.
Some pee, cause I'm
That
gonna give
mouth
my
swab.
daughter or son.
You can wiggle with the mouth swab?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
all you gotta do is
Have some water in your mouth.
is a free game.
Why not?
In my Cash App, $1.
There you go.
The big one,
you
not
go.
the little one. The ones is the number one, and I will give you the recipe on how to pass that mouth swab. 100% guaranteed.
Right.
Or she could just say it now and they'll send it when they see this. So how you do the
Ain't
mouth
no
swab?
that shit. You don't need it. You a business owner.
California also is now providing health care to all undocumented immigrants. Did you guys hear about that?
Damn.
Or they're giving it.
I need them to provide me some
Yes, they
motherfucking
providing
free
people-
rent and some free utilities.
Is they
And
providing
some
that for
free
people that's
food.
citizens? Like, I mean, I get it.
Undocumented. So these people are not. They have not been naturalized. They're here technically illegally.
That's because they brought Ukrainians over here. Am I saying that right? They Ukrainians, right?
Ukrainians.
That's because y'all got to remember when that shit happened, they shipped a bunch of them out here. You feel me? Like to live out here. So they have to. They gonna make it seem like they doing it for the people that we concerned with, but that's not who they passing them for.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I feel it. We all need healthcare and shit, but it's people that's naturally born out here that don't have healthcare that need shit.
Yeah.
And like
But
that's crazy.
What I'm saying. They doing it because they brought all them people from Ukraine to live here.
But they
so they like, okay, they're undocumented, but we gotta give them this.
Well, why'd they bring them here?
What do
They
you mean?
brought them. They brought them all to California?
Because you want the real honest answer?
Yes.
Because the European race is dwindling away.
No, I'm saying, why didn't they take them to New York or Florida or fucking Virginia? Why'd they bring them to California?
I don't know exactly which states are spread around exactly.
Well, this is a California thing, Tiff.
She talking about California.
It
It's a California law.
it affects.
Remember how we was talking about shit you don't know what you talking
listen,
about?
I'm telling you, regardless of the fact, it's gonna affect us everywhere. I'm pretty sure some of them got dropped off out here.
There's a few in the Bay right now.
California.
There's some undocumented
I've seen some vampire-looking
people.
motherfuckers walk around.
Oh my God.
That's a valid point though, because
There's some undocumented individuals in the Bay bipping right now.
Because immigrants who come here that are white are treated much differently than immigrants who are coming here that are black and brown.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of women from other countries, European countries, and they'll be like, oh, I just want to have an American baby. And they pop over here, have their baby, and now, oh, my baby's a U.S. citizen. Well, when Mexicans do it, it's a fucking problem. But these women are like, oh, you're so cute, you have an American baby.
You could be separated from
Y'all just start fucking
But I
landing
ain't
all
gonna
that.
lie that
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
when
That was crazy
Mexicans
when they
and
doing
people that come over, whatever, from the border, they come over here and they do work their ass off. Like they outwork us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, give them something. They out here.
Somebody's got to pick the fruits and vegetables because the white people ain't doing
And
it.
we for damn sure ain't doing that shit. I'm allergic to most of that shit anyway. I ain't gonna cap, but I do respect and appreciate the ones who do, because them strawberries and pineapples be gooder than I'm talking about. They be so juicy.
My issue with this though is that like everybody has really strong opinions about immigrants coming over, and I understand that it's complicated. It's a complex topic. However, where we're sitting right now, this shit was Mexico.
Right.
Before everybody came over here.
Right.
This shit was Mexico. And then we came over here, I say we, white people,
Right.
came over here and decided, no, it's ours now.
You all sure
And then
did.
now
If
we're
you
going to make
really
rules
wanna
that you
take
can't
it a
come over
step
here. You know what I
further
mean?
back, before it
That's
was
my problem with
anything,
it.
It was all Indian territory.
Well, the Mexicans are the Indians,
Mexican
bro.
thing.
And
Same thing.
They came and wiped all of them out.
Yeah.
Same thing.
To build.
But they
And
kept
then-
the
and then
names.
and then they went and kidnapped us because they were so fucking lazy. They didn't want to build this.
Yeah, but
motherfucker.
they kept the names, though.
Yeah, San Jose,
Yeah.
Santa Rosa,
Los
San-
Angeles,
yeah,
San
all that.
Francisco.
Yeah.
And my whole thing, this is how I feel about the whole situation, right? I don't really like discussing politics, religion, and sexuality because I feel like there's never an end to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I feel like if I was from a place that was all fucked up and shit, and I came and I needed to come over here and I came over here, I would do the same thing. I would go above and beyond to work my motherfucking ass off because I don't want to go back to the slums. That's like somebody from the projects.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back to the jets. You about to do everything in your power to not
elevate.
go back.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a double-edged blade because it's like on the other side of it, they come over here and they reap hella benefits that we can't. You feel me? That
Right.
we don't.
Right.
They're being offered things that we ain't never been offered and we can't get.
For sure.
So it's like it's fucked up and it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's like it's beneficial to y'all, but it's fucked up to us because we've been over here struggling all this time.
Right.
Y'all just got here,
but
and
I
y'all
think,
getting.
But I think you said it already. Like, they don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
That's why they're the ones that get those benefits.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
They don't care about us.
It's complicated. It really is. But I have a problem with
So how is it being white?
He's hella funny.
So
How could she answer that? She's never been anything else.
but here's the thing.
Shit, she can give us a good perspective of it, though.
The realest shit that I can tell you guys, and I'll say this as politically correct as I can, for the majority, I don't hang out with white people. And when I do, I see a difference. I see how I'm treated compared to how my family is treated or how my friends are treated. And I see it, and I'm aware of it, and I don't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't approve of it. I think it's fucked up. And that's where my issue is, where white people are making these rules and laws on who gets what and where and how, including the red lines that are drawn and what kids can go to what school districts and where people in the projects get to live versus everybody else.
How do you feel about your daughter having a Hispanic last name and her having, Hispanic skin tone, and she looks Hispanic? She don't look like a white girl. She looks like a little Hispanic girl. How do you feel about that as opposed to the way that you are looked at? Don't you feel like she's going to have it more difficult?
She's going to go and tear shit up with her little brown self, and that's fine with me.
Okay. It doesn't worry you?
No, it doesn't.
That's good.
It doesn't.
And it shouldn't, because we'll fuck somebody up if they play with us.
No, it does worry me, though, because I get worried for people that get treated
differently.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's crazy because it's, you know what the most fucked up part about it is? When you got to explain to your kid why some racism shit happened. Like my son, he not like my daughter. Like my daughter, like me, she a little bit different. Like, I don't know, she crazy or something. I don't know, she ahead of her time. But my son, he be like, huh? Like, what? Like,
he don't get it yet?
You say some shit like that. Like, why would somebody say something like that? How can somebody feel like that? Like, what did I do? Like, so it's like, it's fucked up because we got to have them conversations with our kids. Just like we got to have them conversations with our sons about when you get pulled over by the police and shit. Like,
that's what I mean. Shit like
I had that conversation with my son. I cried, bro, and I didn't think that was going to happen. But I'm like, damn. I'm like, I got to tell him this. Like, I'm like, it's time for me to have this conversation with him. So I'm telling him, and that shit was fucking me up because he was looking at me like, damn, like.
No sudden movements. Keep your hands where they can see, all that shit.
And I had to really reiterate it to him how important it was to make sure he just do everything he can to come home alive. Like, and he was like 8 when I had that conversation with him, like 9. So I was like, damn, like I just traumatized my son, like, but I had to. Like, so it's fucked up.
For sure. It's fucked up, but that's a thing.
How old were you when you first realized that there was racism? We were talking about that the other day, remember?
6.
I was 4. I just had an interview the other day, and I was just talking about this. I was in school. I had a white teacher. Her name was Lois. I'll never forget. And she was like reading a book. I think it was like If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. It was a random book she was reading. And I asked her, I said, mind you, I was always been dark. I was very dark when I was little, so I was kind of uncomfortable in my skin anyway. But she was like, I was like, do mice really eat cookies? I said something like that. And then she was like, shut up and go sit your little black ass in the corner.
Your teacher told you that?
My teacher.
And you had to be in kindergarten.
I was in preschool.
Get the fuck out.
Go sit your little black, no, she said black ugly. Go sit your little black ugly ass in the corner. Instantly start crying. Instantly went home, told my mom. My mom came out there. And then my teacher, my teacher principal was white. Her name was Dee Dee. Cool as fuck. I told her, my mom came up there and really literally slapped the fuck out the teacher. And the principal didn't do nothing. The principal didn't do nothing. The principal stood there and let her do that. So I learned about that as a young age and from my grandma. Like I was raised with my grandma, so she was like old school, so she really didn't like white people, but she grew up in the South, you know what I'm saying? So that was instilled in her. So I learned at a young age about racism. And from then on, I was just like, damn, this shit is crazy. So, yeah, I was 4.
That's hella fucked up. See, mine was a little bit more bittersweet than that because it was me and my little brother. I'll never forget. We was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We was at my grandma's house. And the way they housings was built, it was like they was like duplexes. And then it was a fence line. It was a railroad track up there, but we know it's holes in the gate so where we can cut through and not have to go the long way to go where we going and shit. So me and my brother outside playing, and it's 2 little white kids, a little boy, a little girl, and they up there on the train track. And I'm talking about they called us so many niggers. Like, I'm talking about, mind you, we appalled. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 6, so he about 4. I'm like 7, so he about 4. So, I'm talking about, they got us fucked up. They got to go that way. But they don't know that we can get through this fence that way. I'm talking about, we went up there, cut them off, beat they ass. I'm talking about really beat them up for real. I was shocked too because my brother was so small. Like, he was whooping that little
He was
boy
already
ass.
with shit.
I'm talking about he was whooping that ass. So then we go back to the house. They bring their whole family down there. Mind you, we didn't already told everybody, yeah, they was just on the train track calling us some niggas. We just fucked them up. Like, because we the smallest ones. So
Right.
we like telling everybody, like, yeah, we just happened to be. So they come down there with their whole family. Mind you, they got a son that's hella big. He a teenager, but he like corn fed. Like, for real. Like, them white boys big in Oklahoma, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
A lineman for the NFL.
they big. So they come down there like they own that. You feel me? Like, so my oldest sister, she just kicked it off. She clotheslined one of them. Pop, it went up. I'm talking about, it just went up from there. I'm talking about, it's a rumble in the jungle. We whooping their ass too. I'm talking about, my sister got the biggest boy. I'm talking about, she done slammed him into the ditch. We got ditches. We don't got sidewalks. She in the ditch with him. My brother, his scary ass at the time, he don't know what he was doing. He was acting like he was finna double dutch or something. Talking about, like he wanted to jump in but didn't jump in.
Oh.
They don't let him live that down to this day, but I'm talking about they got their ass whooped, like, and then they talking about, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Like, why the fuck they calling them niggers and this and this and that and that and that and this? And it felt good to me, I ain't gonna lie. It felt fucked up, but I was glad I got my lick back immediately. Like, we whooped their ass.
I mean, that's what they get.
You gotta set the tone for
We
the
whooped
for the
their ass.
neighborhood.
Let it be known.
I ain't never heard nobody say that shit.
Yeah.
We wasn't even calling each other niggas yet. We
Yeah.
were still little kids. Like,
Look, they were early with it,
you
though.
feel me?
And they was saying
really
the
up there
ER at the
talking
end, like,
about,
nigger.
nigger, monkey, niggers, like.
Yeah.
So we really we don't even know what to say back.
Yeah.
We just like,
Yeah.
You knew they shouldn't
fuck,
be
like,
calling you that, though.
we
Yeah.
not going in there getting nobody. Come on.
Yeah,
We
I
got to catch them before they make it past that hole.
I know
That's
as you get racist stuff. All
yeah,
the
like
time,
my
too.
first experience with racism, because I grew up here until like junior high, so I was around just all black people over here, or my family. When I went to Texas, when I moved over there, that's when I discovered racism, because I didn't know Spanish like them over there, so I wasn't really Mexican. So they was looking at me like I'm crazy, you know what I mean? Like talking to me.
No people was tripping.
Yes, that's when I discovered, you know what I mean? Because I was just around black people over here, you know what I mean? So I was like, this is just how it is. I go over there, I'm trying to just go around my people over there. They're like, you different.
gonna
You don't
lie,
even know
I'm gonna keep it
Spanish. I'm
real.
like, what the fuck?
Every racist experience I've had since that encounter has been from a Mexican person. Like, I'm talking about, I was
feel
working
it.
at Kmart. Mexican man called me a monkey.
Yeah,
I was in
like
Vegas. The Mexican, he came outside talking about, oh, we don't belong on his street. This his neighborhood. We can take our black asses somewhere else. I'm talking about, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, hate comes from everywhere.
Fuck up, like,
It ain't just Mexicans.
Like, they
it's
don't like
everybody.
you either. Like,
But, I mean, races that aren't their own do usually hate on other races. Most
like how
people
they say
they
Africans
just
don't like black people.
Yeah, they.
It's the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had an African tell me I thought I was better than him when I worked at Burger King, and I couldn't figure out why he thought some shit like that because I ain't say nothing to him. He was standing in line looking at me crazy the whole time I'm at the register. He get to me, I don't want you taking my order. Why?
Yeah.
What I do to you? Why you sitting over here looking like one of them fucking Africans from the color?
Look.
With
That's
that
probably what.
dirty ass
It was
Dr.
probably
Joe.
something like that.
Talking about his dashiki.
No, I wasn't.
or he earned that, is
No,
what you're
I
saying.
was pregnant as fuck, first of all, and I was nice as fuck when I was pregnant, and I worked with everybody was Mexican except for me and my sister.
was back there glowing.
Mind you, I'm already having to defend all my coworkers because it's at Eastmont. All the fucking crackheads come in here, and as soon as they come in here, they turn the soda machine off, so they ready to come over the counter and whoop one of their asses, and they cussing them out. So you know I gotta step up for them because they scared and shit.
Right.
You know, so I'm already dealing with these ignorant motherfuckers. You gonna come up here and tell me, oh, because you American blacks think you're better than us. You don't know where you come from. Bitch, you act like it's my fault my ancestor let his monkey ass get took. I wasn't fucking there. Not like that. I ain't saying monkey like that, but I'm saying like I wasn't there to avoid me being here. How you mad at me because I got my people? Cause y'all should have helped.
You blaming me for some
Fuck
shit
you
that happened
mean?
long
like,
before me.
How you mad that I was born here?
Yeah.
How do I think I'm better than you? I don't even know you.
Yeah.
But since you want to go there, yeah, with that dirty ass dashiki and all them fucking cuts in your face, looking
God.
like them fucking Africans off The Color Purple.
Oh.
I ain't say that to him, but I should have.
I'm glad you didn't.
Thought it.
I'm glad you
I was hella
didn't.
mad he said that to me because I was actually interested in him because I was looking at him like, damn, I ain't never seen an African in person before. He had the tribal marks on his face. He had the full dashiki shit on. So I was damn near gonna ask him some questions when he came up there. So
what's his name from Coming to America? Prince
Prince Hakeem.
Hakeem.
What about you? What's your first memory of racism?
Never had the experience.
Hey, she's like, what's racism?
No, I for real experienced it, but I didn't realize it until later in life because when I was growing up, we were just talking about this the other day. Like my neighborhood and his neighborhood where we grew up were right next to each other. But his neighborhood was all black people. And my neighborhood was all crackhead ass white people. Like I grew up with a bunch of tweaker ass, heroin addict ass
with
white
the
people.
low budget white people.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Not the low budget white people.
yes.
No,
Yes.
like, you know,
There's
it's
levels
like,
to whiteness.
Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
levels
Yeah. I know
to
what
it.
you mean.
They be with the niggas.
Yeah.
Not like that,
It's-
but you know,
it's levels-
rich white people don't like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're not accepted even by other white people, like the
Right.
way I grew up.
They don't.
But when I was growing up and I was around all these people, I didn't realize until later the shit that they did and said was racist as fuck. And I didn't.
What was they say?
They were just the whole like don't go. Like remember I was telling you like in my neighborhood it was like don't go to fucking Bedrock. Like don't do that. The neighborhood where he was at because it was all black people. You know what I mean? And I didn't know. I was just like okay. Like you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like and so growing up and then of course when I got older I made my own choices in who I was around and then I'd be around everybody and be like why the fuck? You know what I mean? Like it's
Why
not.
they couldn't come around?
No,
Yeah.
not that. It's like why is this happening? Because and I realize it's because you're black or you're brown. That's why it's happening like this. 'Cause it's shit that never fucking happened to me. You know what I mean?
And people be acting different when it's me, her, and our daughter. They be looking at her like, you know what I mean? Like what's going on over here? Like, bitch, are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. Yeah.
I had a patient. I was about 7 months pregnant with our daughter.
Oh yeah.
And I had a patient at work, and it was this old white lady, and she was a fucking racist bitch, and I'll never forget her. And she was in a room with the other patient. The other patient was Mexican. The whole family came in, and the whole Mexicans will bring every fucking cousin, everybody, and they all go in and
we
visit,
fuck with our
whatever.
peoples.
So the white lady was mad. She's like, I need them to go. They're so loud and obnoxious, and like they weren't doing nothing wrong.
Just because your fucking kids
said-
don't like you.
She said,
Damn, Kathy.
She said, Karen. Yeah, exactly. It was a Karen. And she's telling me, she's like, well, you know how Mexicans are so loud. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here baking a little Mexican baby in my stomach, and I'm looking at her like, no, I don't fucking understand what you mean. Like, what do you mean I know how Mexican people are? Like, that's so fucking rude. What do you mean? And I was like, look, you're just going to have to deal with it.
Oh, she was like in the room with the person.
I was like, I'm not kicking nobody out. Shut up. But you know what I noticed a lot is like white people that are racist will try to commiserate with me. Be like, you know what I mean? You know how black people.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I don't fucking know what you mean.
No, that happened to me the other day at Safeway. The Safeway in Modesto is.
Calm down, Jesus.
No.
Putting us on blast like that. Our Safeways are cool out here. Don't worry about it.
The Safeway I was at, it was where the older white people shop.
Yeah.
Right.
But the
I
guy
don't even feel comfortable there.
But
so
the
I
guy
don't
behind the
It's
meat
expensive.
counter, he didn't really speak good English. You know what I'm saying?
Juanito.
So
Yeah.
the lady, while I was telling him what I wanted, I can say a little bit of stuff. I can say what I need to say to get you to do what I need you to do. So I'm telling him, and she was like, is he the only one back there? And I'm like, no, I think somebody else back there, whatever. And then when he came up there to help her, she was like, can you go get somebody else that speaks English? And then she looks at me and she was like, she's like crazy. And I was like, bitch, no.
I'm not with that. I'm not with that.
I don't like that, bitch. I don't like you before I don't like him.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the problem, not him.
Bitch, I'd rather deal with him and he ain't got to speak a
lick of English.
Oh.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
unnecessary.
You, bitch, you probably got somebody lynched when you was a kid.
Exactly.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the shit that, like, when I got older enough to realize that shit, I was like, hold on. Like,
Can I
this
ask you a
ain't
question?
right. Yeah.
Have you ever asked one of your, grandparents are older.
I don't even. They're all dead, but they probably did. Whatever you're gonna say.
Whatever you were gonna say, they did that shit.
They probably did because
they did that
your
shit.
Family like racist, like that, but
yeah, grandma where she was during
yes, they are.
They all died.
That's why she don't fuck with them.
They all died, and I'm kind of glad I don't know. But I do know that my dad was not the most accepting person.
Yeah.
I think he taught me some of my first racist shit that I, after growing up, I remember like he really said that. Like we lived in West Modesto, and he would say lots of things about lots of people, and I didn't really understand it. You know, I was a little kid. Yeah. But then I got older. I was like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they definitely were racist for sure. Just by thinking about how he was.
I've never met him.
He got passed down.
I never met him.
Because racism is a learned.
No, because she was she told me she knew better than to bring us around each other. She was like, no, that's just not a good idea. You know what I mean? Like,
we're not born with that type of shit. We're taught it. You know what I'm saying? We're born
to
love everybody.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's just natural as humans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Somebody has to teach you to hate somebody else. That's
it's like animals.
Or from your experience.
Just like animals. Cats and dogs don't know that they don't like each other if they're both little and grow up together.
I didn't have cats and dogs in my house.
Fucked up. Cats, something wrong with them motherfuckers. They retarded or something. Cats will be your best friend, and then one day
they got their own personality for sure.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. The cats and dogs are supposed to hate each other, but if they're little together
and grow up,
they don't hate each other.
They don't.
So it's like black people, white people, Mexicans, they don't hate each other until somebody teaches them to hate each other.
I fully believe that any other race besides white, when they hate on another race, like Mexicans hating on black people or whatever, it's because they're not white, but it's a way that white supremacy has been ingrained in other people's minds. Yeah. They don't even fucking know it. They don't even know that it's happened, but it's because it's like, you're better if you're light skinned. You're better if you got light eyes.
Right.
You're better if you did, you know what I mean?
Your hair straight.
Your hair straight. Yeah. Exactly. Like that shit is ingrained. Even in, like, I have Indian friends, and they be looking at like, that baby has light skin. It's the prettiest baby, and then the dark skinned one is like, oh, get out the picture or whatever. Like my Asian friends, my Indian friends, Mexican, like everybody across the board. Like it's a colorism thing, for sure. And it's because
I think everybody's racist, but people just hide it better than others.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like light skinned bitches.
The fuck?
And I don't like bitches that got light skin behavior either, or niggas.
But this is something.
Dark
this is
meat.
Something that has been taught.
Chocolate. Yeah. That's why I'm like now. When I was young, I used to hate my skin, like hate to be dark skinned.
See, that's fucking
now.
terrible.
And that's
now I embrace it. Now I love it.
When you think about it, like we really did go through that as kids. Cause like me and my little brother, we was lighter, and my sister and brother, they like her color.
And y'all got treated different, huh?
But that's the thing. Like we didn't really notice that more. So if my sister and brother noticed it, like they probably realized it because I'm the lighter one. So of course I didn't.
Yeah. It's like her with the white privilege. She doesn't notice it until she's older.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but if you ask my sister or brother, they probably got a different perspective on how they
treated.
But you know, at one point, light skin was in till it been gone. If y'all didn't know that.
I think everything's in. It's all about the personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll talk to
I walk in light skin. I mean behavior though. Like I don't mean like your skin.
Stop. Light skin behavior.
You're gonna say, okay, you gotta explain.
She trying to go viral.
You gotta.
You trying to be a regular.
Yeah, you like light skinned.
What is light skin behavior?
Light skin behavior is
the shit she been doing the whole show. That's light skin behavior. Just doing.
Light skin behavior is when somebody think they better than you, or they hella conceited and they just
not it
because they not even that. They just
the African dude thought you were being light skinned behavior
fuck
with her.
Him and his funky ass dashiki.
How you see the memes on Instagram and they be like, you acting light skinned, like you acting like Drake.
Yeah, or you acting like kind of feminine.
Yeah,
it's giving.
It's zesty. You feel me? Like, don't do that. Like, for real. Like, one of my first boyfriends, he was this cute ass light skinned boy with braces. He was half white, half black. But he acted real light skinned, and he acted real. I ain't trying to be like that, but he acted real white. Like, he talked back to his mama type shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. You know,
like, damn it, mom.
Get out of my room, mom.
I want the fucking nuggets, mom.
After my rubber bands, for my braces.
Give me my fucking Hot Pockets and Doritos, mom.
And he used to come to my house.
This is 2 minutes. I
my daughter's ass.
Yeah.
I ain't that kind of white person.
I'm like, 2.5 minutes is plenty for a hot pocket. What are you doing? Don't be so judgmental.
Oh my God.
And he would be in my mirror longer than me. Like,
Yeah.
he would tell me, I'd be like, damn, like, get out of my
He wasn't
mirror.
white, he was gay.
Would say shit like, he would tell me he was cuter than me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
feel me?
a
He'd
little
be like, I
fruity.
look better than you today.
That's
Yeah.
light skin shit.
No, that's gay. That's gay. That's a difference.
All right, well, when we say you got acting light skin.
Oh, you mean gay?
I mean light skin. Stop
Okay.
putting words in my mouth. I ain't say that.
If you said he was prettier than you.
No, he said he was cute.
Yeah, that means it.
So I'm saying like he was hella conceited.
All right, got it.
Like, he
Got
thought
it.
because he was light skinned.
He was
He was
That's
better.
what
You feel me?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
and that was an issue too. That self-esteem issue too when you're young and you see all the boys and shit gravitating to the light skin with the green eyes, the light skin with the blue, with the long pretty hair. Now all them bitches is washed up. You feel me? Now everybody, now the dog in the bear, they sweeter than juice.
I
You
ain't
feel
gonna
me?
lie, I always
Shut
knew
it.
I was that bitch. I don't even know what color I am. I'm probably like a butterscotch, but I don't give a
You're
fuck.
caramel.
In the
You're
summertime,
Yeah.
I'm real tinted too. I ain't gonna lie. In the winter, I'm a little bit, but it don't matter because
Yeah. No, I'm very, very proud of myself now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but it really was messed up. Like I used to go home and cry. I used to be called Congo, Gorilla, Darth Vader. Like I could name all.
damn.
Now they
had it
call you
rough.
vicious.
Yeah, right. You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah, so
That's
it's different
fucked
now. All the
up,
boys
bruh.
that used to
I can't
talk about
imagine
me.
what I would have picked up and hit somebody with, like.
Now,
Probably a big ass cup like this.
When I was younger, I was
Big
very
ass
like,
cup. Look at this. What you could put 40 ounces
like
in
I
that?
just was like I would go home and cry, like didn't want to go to school.
Yeah.
It was until I got to the 5th grade where I put my. Y'all want to know when I started standing on my 10?
Yeah.
When I got my first
we
pair of
gonna
J's.
nigga,
When I got that first pair of ones in '95, yeah. Like I wish a motherfucker would say something to me. Like I got my self-esteem because everybody was on me. Like you got Jordans. Like
Yeah,
and that
bitch, I got Jordans.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
that boosted my self-esteem to where like, and it was this one girl, Ebony. I'll never forget her. She used to pick on me, and she was a grade older than me.
When's the last
Was
time
she
you seen
light
her?
skinned?
I actually seen her like last year.
Yeah. How bad did
she
you
was
whoop her
actually
ass?
light skinned.
How bad did you whoop her
Green
ass?
eyes, light skinned.
How bad did you whoop
Put
her?
hands and feet on her.
How bad though? I want to know
mean,
details.
Put all parts of it.
Yeah,
Hold on, let her get to the details.
No, but like she used to always pick on me. So, calling me ugly, black. And then finally, when I got older, like that 5th grade year or 4th grade, whatever year it was, I beat her ass. And it was just, that boosted me.
Hey, then she changed.
Yeah, that one
then she
time.
became
Then
understanding.
that 6th grade, when I got to the 6th grade, it was like everybody was like, "Ooh, Fishes know how to fight." So then I got
Leave
the
you the
reputation
fuck
for
alone.
fighting.
So call me Darth Vader.
Yeah, right.
Let me show you I'm your father, and it's true.
Right. No, for real.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap her up.
Yeah. Well, shit.
But everybody,
Like, what's this?
you two, let them know how they can reach you on social media, where they can find you, and what you got going on. Vicious, we'll start with you.
I'm So Vicious Official on Instagram. I'm everywhere like air. Google me. You stream my music. Just tap in with me, man. I'm everywhere. Everywhere music is, I am. I got a website, soviciousofficial.com. Check that out. And that's pretty much it.
And she said what the fuck she said.
Right.
Y'all already know who the fuck I am. It's Dropzone Tiff, the motherfucking feature killer. You can find me everywhere with that tag.
Right.
Follow me on Beagle if you want to make a bag, though, for real. I'm trying to tell you, what's on the flow. Is you going to pick it up or no? Like, no, I'm fucking with you. But no, for real, though.
Crazy. She's always on that Bigo shit.
Yeah, she is, though.
If you ever around her for more than 10 minutes, the
She's
Bigo
definitely
app
on
is going to be around.
Open. Right.
Bruh, they pay me. You feel me? Like, of course I'm going to dedicate my time and energy to something that's paying me.
On your soul?
On myself. I got him on South Central Baptist, y'all.
Oh, shit. I'm just doing recon for when we shoot our little, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying.
Right.
Check them angles and, you know what I mean?
Dope.
These
That's
here
gonna be
mics and
dope.
whatnot, but on your soul.
On myself.
All right, well, I'm the rapper,
I'm the nurse.
and we out.
Welcome to Mars.